back, you savages. I don't think I've actually done a stream of Conan Exiles in quite a long time, but this is just a basic run through the map, maintenance, kind of seeing if anything's decayed or if there's anything been built new or what the state of the game more or less kind of is. We're playing on a server that we were migrated to from an older server, and according to Funcom's MOTDs, they've suspended all server transfers and migrations, volunteer or compulsory, simply because they're having some problems with it. Yeah, it says right there, due to issues affecting the character transfer service, we've decided to temporarily disable this feature on both official and unofficial servers from the 14th of June forward. I put it forward because that's kind of more or less a given there. Your patience and understanding in this matter is greatly appreciated. And here's my naked ass. Well, it would be naked if we were on PC because, yeah. Any case, so first thing we're going to check on is we're going to see who's got food. All right, you need some food. You need some food. And you'll need some food. You're doing okay. You are on standby. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, you're on standby. This guy's already maxed out. He's got some pretty okay stats. I want some more vitality. So he's got a 20, I think that's a 21 with the plus 5 makes it 26. I have never been able to figure that out. Ugh. This horsey's, yeah, it's still leveling up. So far, the other horse seems to be doing better. Just as that kind of thing goes. Give me a minute here real quick. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Alrighty, so that's kind of it. There's really not much happening right now. Let's see, food-wise, let's go ahead and we have 3 of them. So let's do this and do this. You don't necessarily have to have food on your thralls at all times, but it is, in case you get raided, it's good to have them with something on there that they can heal with. These are not, gruel is not the best in healing food. It is a really good leveling food, but it's otherwise, and horses don't combat, so they're pretty much dick out of luck if they get attacked. So yeah, I guess that's kind of really what's going on here. I'll show you how I build my hut. So basically everything is filled in with walls and pillars and door frames. This goes about 2 or 3 levels down below. In an afternoon or an evening's worth of raiding, will it survive? No, not really. But if I happen to be on in time, it will slow them down enough that I'll be able to scoop my gear and beat him out completely. And that's why you see here I only have the 5 chests. I've got way more demon blood than I know what I'm going to do with. I could make some more map rooms and just scatter them all over the place. But when it comes to like what I'm going to scoop and move, it's basically going to be all of this bottom 3 rows and that right there, and then it's going to be probably that chest, that chest, that chest, which is animal, vegetable, all the mineral stuff, crafters and stations. And then, I don't know, this is like weapons and everything else. I don't really need the extra weapons or armor, but, it's kind of going to be, if I need to escape, that's what's going to happen. But, like I said, I'm in a position that if they come up through the floor, it's pretty much going to have to be a defend until they get bored, and then when they wander off, either repair or replace. But that's a PvP server strategy, I guess, for me. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I've been wiped so many times on this game that it's like, as long as you've got, let's see, I'll bring up my character here. I'm running an encumbrance build, so that's why you notice that I have, why I'm thinking about grabbing all that shit and running away. Plus, I also have a few spots in the area that I can hunker into, and people know about them, but not many people waste their time looking for them. So these are all my stats here and stuff. So pretty cool, pretty good. I guess that's kind of really all I'm sharing right now. There's not too much else I really need to do. I'm at a point right now in the game where I just kind of log in, go farming for a little bit, go adventuring. Nothing showed that it decayed on the map, so I don't have to worry about that. I guess that's going to be it. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for it's so anticlimactic and boring, but yeah, it's an official server, so I'm trying to keep things on the down low, just in case, because I never know who's going to come across these things, and things have happened in the past. But anyway, I do this more for the protection of the people who are actually playing here than for my own protection, because honestly, like I said, I've been wiped so many times it doesn't make a difference to me. And I play very minimalistic anyway, so, you know, I've actually been thinking about giving all this loot and shit, taking the horse and the fighter and the entertainer, and then kind of basically just, you know, wandering the map as that. You can't really wander the map with two followers. That would be super epic. And I would take her as my main fighter, but, I mean, she's a dancer one. And the stats are not even worth giving her an actual name, unfortunately. I should probably go look for a dancer, a named dancer. That might be kind of good. They're pretty shit in combat, though, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited with Vigo. He's kind of been my go-to fighter when I go exploring and farming. So, yeah, that's about all. Kind of getting excited. There's supposed to be some new content coming our way, both to the Exiles and Sipta. And I'm picking up this foul scent of sorcery. So yeah, that'll shake things up, and hopefully Funcom will be able to figure out their server transfer thing. I know some buddies of mine have been using it to farm Sipta for higher end materials and recipes, and then coming back here to the Exile lands, and because anything in Sipta is way overbalanced than stuff here in the Exiles. It's like, you know, you get the Sipta recipes and you come back to the Exiles, you have an advantage. And I think that's kind of partly what's going on with the server transfer halts, is that Funcom's seeing that there's an exploit going on here, and rather than just, you know, come out and straight and say, hey, well, you know, there's an exploit going on, and everybody jumps on that horse, which of course now they can't. They just went ahead and stopped server transfers. But there were issues with server transfers. I had an alt character who was transferring, helping a friend of mine get his gear from a server he'd been playing on back over to here. But fortunately, not with any of his stuff. But I went out there with that character in some encumbrance armor, and he just got sucked into the void, lost ever to the great old ones. And I was like, well, that is what happens. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm going to shut up now and go play some Destiny. Catch you guys there. Thanks for stopping by.